My broke bestie and I are off for another adventure, so come with us to hang out in New York for a couple days. One of the reasons I chose to move to Philly is because of how easy it is to get to New York without paying New York prices. About a week after I moved, I was invited to an event in the city by one of my favorite brands, and even though I was exhausted, I was like, girl, this is why you moved here, get your ass on the train and go. I had not yet found Lou a dog sitter or a dog hotel, so to make this event work, he had to come along with me. So with one cheap train ticket in hand, a calming pill popped, and Lou in his bag, we were off to the Amtrak station. In the short time I've lived in Philly, Lou has been able to experience more than he has in his entire life. I adopted him from a shelter in Mississippi, so he was already a little skittish, and that was during COVID, so he wasn't very well socialized. As a result, he's always been afraid of, well, everything. One of my greatest joys since moving him to a bigger city is watching him interact with the world around him with curiosity, become a little more mature, and a little less fearful day by day. Because if you told me a year ago that Lou and I would be traveling on planes and trains with ease and no crying, I would have laughed in your face. After getting to the station and grabbing a bite to eat, we boarded the train, and within an hour and a half, I was back home in New York City. We left the train station, hopped in an Uber Pet, and after a quick pit stop at my mom's place to drop off my suitcase, I decided to take Lou to a place he could have only dreamed of. Central Park. And so we went for a nice long walk around the park, and I have never seen Lou sniff grass with more passion and excitement. Lou is part Australian Shepherd, so he has an insane amount of energy. After our walk, we headed over to a lawn where he could run around and play off leash. There's a lot of dogs in Central Park, so I had to be cautious because Lou is very particular about who he wants to be friends with. So for about 10 minutes, he stood here awkwardly being shy because no one fit his criteria, until this sweet girl in a pink sweater saw him from afar and came over to say hello.
You know what, hell yeah.
After playing around for a bit, we made our way back home, and we're only in New York for about 36 hours, so stay tuned to see what we get into.